What it means to be purpose-driven is simple. It means that no matter what's going on, you're able to still drive in, hone in, and lock in on your purpose. On your purpose. You're able to focus on your purpose. No matter what they're saying, the naysayers are saying, people that believed in you or didn't believe in you, no matter what, no matter if things go good or bad, no matter if it's a good day or a bad day, you're still purpose-driven. You're still locked into your purpose and locked into your goals. And the only way you could be purpose-driven is if you put the pleasures aside. That doesn't mean that you're not going to experience beautiful things in life or have good experiences. That's not what that means. It just means that you're not ran by pleasure. You got to understand something, bro. Most people are ran by pleasure. Most people are focused on pleasure. That's what most people focuses on. They focus on pleasure, on having fun. They focus on drinking. They focus on partying. They focus on getting lit. That's their focus 24/7. That's what drives them. That's what motivates them. Oh, this Friday, we getting lit. It's a party. Oh, this Saturday, we getting lit. It's a party. That's what motivates them. It's the pleasure. What motivates me is totally different. What motivates you is totally different. If you watching this right now, I know you purpose driven. What motivates us is that we locked in. We locked in no matter what. All we could do is be on our purpose. That's what's really going to give us the best life possible. If we keep running around and doing what everybody else is doing, bro, we're going nowhere fast. Most guys are going nowhere fast because they keep chasing pleasure. They're a slave to that. That's all it is. While we locked into the grind, they locked into pleasure. So you got to make a choice, bro. You can't have the best of both worlds. You got to choose. You can't be purpose driven and pleasure driven. You can't. Sometimes you're gonna have to go without, man. A lot of people, they eating foods that they're not supposed to eat, right? They listening to things that they're not supposed to listen to. They watching things that they're not supposed to watch. They doing things that they're not supposed to do. And all they gotta do is let me realign myself, let me realign my focus, and let me become purpose driven. Let me put these things away, these things that aren't helping me, these things that aren't bettering me in my life. But we don't do that. We're not locked in the way we should be. We're not focused the way we should be. As men, this life is difficult, bro. But purpose gives us direction. When you don't got purpose, you don't have direction. You don't really know where you're going. It's like you in the ocean, you flowing, you going everywhere. But you going nowhere fast. And once you have direction in life, you know where you're going. And when you know where you're going, you're able to plan for that. You're able to plan. When you're able to plan, you're able to execute. When you're able to execute, you're able to live a better quality of life because you're able to make it come true. You're able to make your dreams and goals a reality. And that's the breakdown. That's the game plan. But everybody else that's chasing pleasure, they don't have no purpose. They don't have no direction. They don't have no game plan. They don't have none of that. So they sway and they don't know what they want to do. They don't know how they want to lock in. They don't know if they should take life serious or not. They don't know if they should focus in on anything or not. But that's on them. Everybody got 24 hours in a day. Everybody got the opportunity to lock in. Everybody got the opportunity to be the best man that they can be. We got the same 24 hours. I got the same 24 hours as you. I've been through BS the same way you've been through BS. It's either we're going to make excuses or we're going to rise above it. It's either we're going to feel sorry for ourselves or we're going to keep going in this thing that we call life. I decided I'm going to keep going in this thing that I call life, no matter what, no matter what's going on, no matter what people think, no matter what life throws at me, no matter the difficulties, I'm still going to show up for myself, my loved ones, my family, my purpose and my goals because I got direction, because I got discipline, because I got consistency. You see what I'm saying? And it's important for us to surround ourselves with that. It's that we want to surround ourselves around a group of people who don't want to work on themselves, who don't want to evolve, who don't want to be great, who don't put their purpose first, who are not locked in. That's who we want to put our energy around. That's who we want to be around. That's who we dying to be around. Man, I just hope that y'all put the right people around you, the right group around you, the right energy around you, because that matters. Show me 5 of your friends and I'm going to show you your future. Show me 5 of the people that you look up to, listen to. I'm going to show you your future. So the people you watch, the people you listen to, the people that's around you, your friends, your family, the things that you watch, the audios that you listening to, the podcasts that you listening to or not listening to, the books that you're reading or not reading, the music that you're listening to or not listening to, what do you think that's going to do? That can either evolve you or devolve you, bring you backwards. And there's a lot of people moving backwards. There's a lot of people staying consistent, stagnant, consistent in a bad way, just constantly floating. They don't have nowhere to go. They the same person. They comfortable. They don't want growth. You see, a purpose-driven man is seeking growth. He's seeking that pain because he understands that diamonds are made under pressure. You see what I'm saying? Diamonds are made under pressure. Diamonds ain't made on the couch. Diamonds ain't made when we eating our favorite food. Diamonds is made when we going through them hunger pains. That's when the abs is made in the kitchen. When you going ahead and you fasting, you eating that diet that you're supposed to be eating. You drinking your water that you're supposed to be drinking. You locked in the way you're supposed to be locked in. But again, bros, how bad do we want it? How bad do we want to be locked in? How bad do we want to be the best version of ourselves? How bad do we want to be purpose driven? Are we on our purpose or are we on pleasure? It's two different boats. It's two different vehicles. Picking up two different men to drive them here in one direction and to drive them here in another direction. And the problem is, bro, a lot of people are not in the driver's seat. When you are controlled by pleasure, because that's what it is. You ain't just choosing pleasure. Now, when you choose pleasure, you gone. You're controlled by that, right? You're controlled by pleasure. You're consumed by that. You're no longer in the driver's seat of your own life until you defeat that pleasure. So if you're addicted, your addictions are controlling you. That's why it's important to starve your addictions. Once you starve your addictions, you can heal past that. Then you could choose to be on your purpose. Then you could lock in. Then you could go to the gym. But right now, it all starts with being honest with yourself. What are you addicted to? What's holding you back? And how can you get rid of those things? Are you going to get rid of those things? Do you want to get rid of those things? If you don't, good luck. I'm trying to get rid of everything that does not serve me. And I'm trying to accept everything that does serve me. You see what I'm saying? So if that means I got to read more books, I'm going to do that. If that means I got to go to the gym, I'm going to do that. If that means I got to take 10,000 steps a day so I can stay fit to my liking, I'm going to do that. We got to be willing, bro. And a lot of us ain't willing. That's the difference between the purpose and the pleasure-driven man. The purpose-driven man and the pleasure-driven man. How locked in are we? How dedicated are we to the grind? How focused are we? How much do we want it? How much are we willing? Are we willing to go the extra mile? Are we willing to do what we got to do in order to reach that next level? Or are we not? It's all on you. And that's the beauty of being a man. You make this. It's up to you. You decide. You choose. I can't choose for you. Pleasure or purpose. I'll tell you who chose what. All the greats chose purpose. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, all these amazing athletes, all the amazing musicians that we see, all the amazing lawyers, doctors, anybody that ever accomplished anything in this world, all the top YouTubers, me, all of us, everybody that you watching, even people who don't have the success, they're still purpose driven. They're working towards it and they will be successful. You just ain't see them yet. You see what I'm saying? So again, it's up to you. All the people that have something worthwhile, all the successful people you see, they chose purpose. They chose purpose. If they were a slave to their pleasures, then they wouldn't be able to elevate and grind and become the best version of themselves and be great at what they do. We can only be great at what we do because we eliminate everything else that doesn't make us that. Everything else that don't make us great, we eliminate that. And we're only accepting things that's going to push us forward to success, forward to the life that we want, forward to the purpose-driven lifestyle. It's about understanding that action is more important than distractions. It's about seeing where you want to put your energy to. You see, you understand this, bro. Once you understand this, your life is going to change. You see, we can go the pleasure route. We can have all the fun in the world right now, temporary pleasure. We could go to that party. We could drink that drink. You know, we can get lit. We can do that every weekend. We could do that every day. Where is that going to get you versus if you lock in? That's the difference. And it's up to you. You make that choice. You make that choice every day. Am I going to choose pleasure or am I going to choose discipline? You want to feel comfortable. You want to feel good, but you didn't earn that. These things have to be earned. Having fun, you got to earn that. Instead, You trying to have fun before you even put the work in. That's backwards. And there's a lot of people that's backwards. So it's okay if you backwards right now, but we're gonna realign ourselves in this video right now. If we continue to be pleasure driven and pleasure focused, we're gonna be weak forever. Strength is built through the fortitude. Strength is built through the discipline. Strength is built through the consistency. Strength is built through doing the things that you know you gotta do on a daily basis. That's it. Strength can't be built through these habits of temptation, of partying, of doing drugs. What's the strength in that? What's the strength in partying every day? What's the strength in doing what's easy every day? See, I choose to do what's hard so I can have an easier life later. There's a lot of people that don't believe it. They don't believe it. Like, man, I gotta enjoy life right now because, yeah, but you having all this fun, but do you feel fulfilled? You always gonna chase the next high. You always gonna chase the next, instead of chasing your purpose. You chasing pleasure. You know, one thing about pleasure, bro, pleasure comes and goes. Y'all know that? It's just like eating amazing food. You're gonna eat that food, but at a certain point, the food gonna be done. What we're trying to build over here, when we follow on our purpose, we're trying to build a long-lasting legacy. We're trying to build something that can sustain the test of time. We're trying to build up who we are. The problem is, man, if we don't lock in and understand that, we're gonna be weak forever. We're gonna be a shell of ourselves. We're not gonna be reaching our full potential to the best of our abilities. Because something will always have our numbers. Something will always control us. Something will always have the best of us. And I don't want that for y'all. There's a lot of us, bro. We're a slave to certain things. They can't break free because once they start, it's like they can't stop. They can't stop. They keep going. Man, you gotta love the feeling of being fulfilled in life versus having temporary fun or temporary pleasure. Fulfillment has to excite you. You gotta rewire your brain. There's two types of men. One that follows pleasure, one that follows purpose. Which one do you think is gonna live a better life? You know, somebody commented on one of my videos. I think they were being sarcastic. I don't really know. And he was like, yeah, you're right. I'm a man, so I don't deserve happiness. I have to keep following my purpose, even if I'm not happy, because, you know, being happy isn't guaranteed. So thank you, bro. And I was like, I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not, but I actually agree. I agree that being happy is a plus. Being happy is a bonus. But for me, what makes me happy is following my purpose. So I'll be happy with that. You know, putting the purpose first. That's true fulfillment. That's true happiness. See, the truth is, bro, a lot of people, they don't want to be on their purpose because they have fallen in love with the feeling of pleasure. A lot of people don't want to be on their purpose because they understand that the only feeling you get from being on your purpose is pain. There's a lot of pain on that journey to following your purpose, but it's worth it. That's the pain that's going to build you into the man that you're supposed to be. That's the pain that's going to help you evolve as a man. That's the pain that's going to help you be the best human being that you can be. Because what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. What doesn't break you makes you stronger. So you need that pain. You see what I'm saying? But the problem is, bro, people don't want pain. People don't want to do what's hard. Why would they? When they could do what's easy. It's harder to be purpose driven. I get it. It's harder to lock in, but it's worth it. Because that's the only way to a real fulfilling life. That's the only way. You can't create a beautiful future for yourself if all you're doing is chasing pleasure. You know, the pleasures of life will only be rewarded to the men who decide to lock in and put the work in. The pleasures of life, the beauty of life, the good things in life happens for people who are able to go through the toughness of life. If you don't work for it, it won't be given to you moments in life. The risk takers, the hard workers, the disciplined, consistent man, the great things in life are reserved for that man. So the temporary fun that you chasing, the temporary pleasure that you chasing, that's not even real fun. I don't know how you could be having fun when you're not taking care of yourself or your family. I don't know how you could be having fun when you're not the best man that you can be. I don't know how you could be having fun when you're not driven, when you're not consistent, when you're not on your purpose. I don't know how you could be having fun and locking in to that, to the partying, when you haven't taken care of home, when you haven't built anything worthwhile. I don't know how you could be having fun, but your mama at home struggling to pay bills. I don't know how you could be having fun, but you haven't been on your purpose at all. I don't know how you could be having fun, but you ain't been in the gym in weeks, months, years. What type of fun are you having? See, the real fun is reserved for the purpose-driven man. The purpose-driven man that put his purpose first. We know how to really party. Because when we party, we could party because everything is taken care of. The home is taken care of. The bills are taken care of. Our family is taken care of. Our relationship with God is taken care of. So when we party, we party for real. Because a lot of people, they partying and they chasing pleasure to fill a void. But we're not trying to fill a void. The void is already filled. We chased fulfillment. Do you get what I'm saying? People party because they're empty. People chase pleasure because they're empty. There's an emptiness inside of them. The purpose-driven man decided to chase fulfillment instead. And so because of that, we don't have a void. We are fulfilled. We're fulfilled because we're on our purpose. We're doing the things that we're supposed to do. And I don't know about you guys, but when I have a to-do list for the day and I actually accomplish everything that I wanted to do for the day, I feel so much better than if I didn't. I feel so much better. You know, some people, they can sleep knowing that they have so much to do the next day. It's hard for me to sleep. I want to make sure that I complete everything that I set out to do. That's what it means to be disciplined, going that extra mile. But there's a lot of people, man, they chase pleasure. They chase temporary fun. But that's what it is. It's temporary. If you want long-lasting pleasure, you want long-lasting fun, you got to just lock in. And you got to want it. You got to want that better life so bad. You got to go after it. If you want to be pleasure-driven, you'll always be the same. Growth doesn't come from that. Growth doesn't come from the comfort zone. Growth only comes from, man, this is hard work. Man, this is uncomfortable. Man, this is discipline. Man, this is true consistency. I keep showing up. I'm taking my 10,000 steps. I'm going to the gym. I'm doing what I got to do. Oh my gosh, I'm locked in. That's when you start to evolve and evolve and evolve and evolve. They asking, man, where are you? Where you been? You know? Why you not partying with us? Why you not doing this with us? Why you so locked in? Where you been lately? Yeah, I just been locked in, bro. I just been grinding. I just been focusing on me. And then you start to see him start to elevate, and he start to elevate and elevate and elevate. You got to ask yourself, what type of man do you want to be? You want to be the man that elevates, or do you want to be the man that stays the same? It's easy to stay the same. That's what separates the kings from those who are not. You have to decide to be a king. And to be a king doesn't just mean that you get treated like a king. It means that you treat yourself like a king. It's more about yourself than others. How you treat yourself, at the end of the day, that's how other people are going to treat you, to be honest. But when you a king, you start to treat yourself like one. You start to take care of yourself like a king. You start to do what kings do. And man, kings got to work. Warriors got to stand up and fight. Every day is a fight. Are you ready to fight, or are you chasing comfort? Are you ready to work? Are you ready to be disciplined? It's up to you. It's up to you, brother. It's up to you. You got to understand, I believe in you, but you got to believe in yourself. You got to understand, I choose purpose every day, but I just hope that it can inspire you to choose purpose every day. I can't choose purpose for you. You feel what I'm saying? There's a lot of people, man, when you are ran by pleasure and you're ran by only your desires, and you gotta have it now, and you're ran by temptation, you're easy to control. You're like a puppet. It's easy to control you. We know what you like. We know what you like. You like eating unhealthy, you like that donut, you like that pizza, you love women. We could put these things in your face and it's over for you, bro. You love staying the same. You love being comfortable. That's what you love. That's where you at. You choose pleasure. Somebody could put that in front of your face and you'll be chasing after it. But then somebody puts purpose in front of your face and you're like, ooh, that's kind of hard. That's kind of difficult. Not understanding the difficulties and the hardships is what creates a better life for yourself. And the truth is, bro, not everybody is meant to be purpose driven in the first place. It's that simple. It's not meant for everybody. So I can't even be upset if somebody wants to chase pleasure. If they want to chase temporary things that are not long lasting, that's fine. You want to chase feelings instead of substance. You want to chase desires instead of purpose. You want to chase pleasure instead of locking in, instead of discipline. Everything good in this life comes with a sacrifice, man. And you got to be willing to sacrifice. You got to be willing to put in the work. Purpose over pleasure. Purpose over pleasure, man. Purpose over pleasure. Locking in over having fun. We can't have fun every day, 24/7, 365. Can't do that. That's not going to lead us nowhere. That's not going to get us nowhere. You know, when you're walking down the sidewalk and you see the pavement and there's cracks in it and flowers start to bloom or grass starts to come out of the sidewalk, through something that's broken, beauty starts to happen. And that's why you got to ask for the difficult road. You got to go through it. You got to ask for that. That's what's going to build you into that beautiful pavement. That's what's going to make you better in this life. That's what's going to make you purpose driven. That's what's going to make you experience something beautiful. Nothing easy is good, bro. It's going to come with something. See, an easy life now is a harder life later, but a harder life now is an easier life later. And that's what purpose driven men understand. But pleasure driven men, they going to have a very hard life, a very hard life. And I hope this video can help prevent that. So let's choose purpose over pleasure. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.